Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me in this live session. Now, wonder shall never end, honestly. Wonder shall never end in this country. Oh, how can Nigerian army, how can the military men be demolishing houses in Edo State and then building camps for Fulani? In fact, Edo youths are panicking. They have exposed 5 to 6 Fulani camps in Edo State. Fulani men has occupied these places in Edo State and they are panicking. This might result to a war because Edo State people are now panicking, saying that Fulani should leave their land. Leave their lands alone. How can a foreigner come into their land and then claim possession? Not just that, they set boundaries. They set boundaries, they set restriction for these Edo people. In their own land, imagine a foreigner coming into your land and saying that you should not pass here. If you pass here, you will die. In their own land, this is what is happening in Edo State, guys. And then Nigerian military, they are the one, get there or head there in Edo State. They are destroying people's houses, displacing people in Edo State in their own land, and then they are giving these lands to Fulani headers. What's that important? What's that interesting thing about Fulani people? Why would Nigerian army be destroying lands or be destroying houses of Edo State people and then building camps for Fulanis in Edo State? What does this tell you guys? What does this tell you? It is high time that Nigerian government, both the military, need to come out and tell us the agreements they made with the Fulanis. They made with the Fulani, because right now, is now becoming too much, or is now becoming too much of them. We have had enough of Fulanis in this country. We have had enough. This is too much. These people are killing us. They are killing us, and nothing has been done about it. Why would this thing be happening in Edo State and the government is not saying anything about it? They are just silent. So you can see what is happening in Nigeria. Military personnel, they entered those states or headed, their states, and then they entered with headers. Group of headers, they entered, then they are destroying people's houses and building camps for Fulani. As a matter of fact, now Fulani has occupied some parts of Edo State, and their youths are panicking. They are panicking because I feel this is going to result to a bloodbath, because very soon Edo State youth is going to be attacking them. You know what happened in Uromi? Because of Fulani people were attacking them, they got fed up. They were saying enough is enough, and then they had to attack back. That was what happened in Uromi. Now Edo State people are saying they should leave their land. They don't want to, imagine who gave them the permission to even enter Edo State at first. You can see what Nigerian army people are doing. You can see how can Nigerian army destroy houses in Edo State and give them to Fulanis. You can see that this Nigerian military are the ones into all this insecurity in Nigeria. And you see that Nigerian military are the ones backing up these Fulani people. What is so special about Fulani people? Why did they do things to favor them? How can you displace some people in Edo State and give houses to Fulanis? How can you build camps for them? Who gave them the permission? Edo State people did not give them any permission. They are protesting. These military men are displacing people in Edo State, and then they are giving out, houses to Fulani guys. Even after all these things that Fulani people is doing, what is so special about Fulani people? They're saying they want to grace. What is so it has cow rearing become a national business in this country, or does it even bring any national income? Why is a cow's life even more important than human being's life in this country? Why? We have seen many videos going viral of Fulani men saying that once a calf is down, that 150 individuals will be down too. Meaning that a calf or a cow is equivalent to 115 individuals, and then we're expecting that DSS will go after them. But no arrests have been made. These people, they keep supporting Fulani people, doing things in their favor. And now Tinubu wants to start building ranches for cows in Abuja. Imagine ranches, cows living in Abuja, a capital city. Who does that? Which country does that? When you go to India, will you see cow going up and down? Will you see cattle ranch in Abuja? Will you see in Paris? Will you see any of these things? You see, this is a way of building camps for Fulani people. What they want to do is they want Fulanis to dominate all the states in Nigeria. In fact, there was a disturbing video that surfaced online, through truck loaded with Fulani men. Loaded with Fulani men. Where are they going to? I don't know. What is Fulani people doing in Igbo land? When Niger State people call them to come and take land, because Niger State has ×2 of Lagos State when it comes to land. They have vast land. When Niger State called them to come and take land, what did they say? See, somebody said that even if they call them to come and graze in Aso Rock, that they will not. That they choose to be going around to be buying people. That is what they want to do. Imagine Tinubu, amid all this thing that is going on in Nigeria, he's only interested in building houses, for cows in Abuja. Look at our soldiers. Our soldiers are dying every day. Last week, 20 soldiers were down. The other week, a lieutenant was killed by bandits. Why are these people being killed? You ask yourself, why are they being killed like this? Why are Nigerian soldiers being killed like this? Because they don't have weapons to face these bandits. These bandits are more weaponized. And why is it Nigerian government, knowing well that Nigerians don't have weapons, why is they cannot go and weaponize their soldiers? Why? Will they fight with bare hand? Guys, take a look. Take a look at this video. See the way cows are parading all over in Owerri City, even in front of the entrance of a 5-star hotel. Guys, take a look.
Heart of the town, Kanamano. Heart of the town, the beauty of the town. Na 40-40 diyo na-eme n'obodo ndị ọzọ biko. Lekwe ndị nke a na-across Ukwu Road. Leni Nnama. Lezieni lee ka Nnama si na-agagharị. Leni Nnama. Leni ka Nnama si na-agagharị na road Obi Owerri. Afụkwele m ebe ihe a na-eme ni before Leni Nnama na-agagharị. Leni Nnama na-akparị n'Owerri. Gbagode ni mụ nwanne. Hey, Anyushi, every beautiful hotel Legodi.
So guys, you can imagine as beautiful as how beautiful Owerri is, and then you still see cows going up and down. Why is it that Nigerian government doesn't want to stop this open grazing? How can cows be seen on the road? It was so surprising that I saw cow in Lagos. You even see cow in beautiful states like Owerri. Cows are parading up and down. What are they doing in Igbo land, if I may ask? They say they are grazing. Which kind grazing? Now I want to ask, let's ask ourselves, during those times, the olden days, were cows moving up and down like this? So what were cows eating? What were Fulani cows eating and then? What were they eating? You can see the tactics Nigerian governments want to use, because if you can't tell me that Nigerian government are not supporting Fulanis, because they are doing all in their power. Because with all these things they are doing, the government is not saying anything. Tinubu is not saying anything. In fact, amid all this, Tinubu is not even in the country. Tinubu has flown to Brazil for holiday amid killings, hunger, and everything, starvation. Do you know how many people that died of flood? Do you know how many people that died of flood last week? But still, Tinubu doesn't care. He still left the country. Soldiers are being killed. Human beings are being killed on a daily basis. And Tinubu doesn't care. His country is boiling. But still, he's leaving the country. For who, please? For who? Is he not the president of Nigeria? How can all this thing be happening and then he's leaving the country for personal vacation? What kind of president is this? What kind of government is this? Why is it this government only supports Fulanis? Why? Look at what is happening. None of these terrorists have been caught. None. But the chief of defense staff will tell you that he's going to catch Tuji Bello. Up till now, Tuji Bello is still seen parading everywhere, causing violence, and nothing has been done to bring all these killers. Rather, if they catch terrorists, they are going to rehab them and put them back into the system. Reward themselves. Reward them. Imagine we're in a country where Nigerian government, or in a country where terrorists are being rewarded. That's the kind of country we are in today. We're in a country where terrorists are being rewarded. Guys, take a look at this video, that went viral. Very dark man went to Edo State to see to see some of the camps of these Fulanis in Edo State. Guys, take a look.
All right, so behind me is the evidence of his allegation that they're installing a camp for the Fulanis while demolishing their community. Now, I will understand his reason for believing this, because this place is in the bush. The place they are demolishing is just in front. And he's also saying that there are more camps of these Fulani people. How many other camps have you seen with your eyes?
The ones I've seen with my eyes, like this one, is just one of it. There's still about 4 inside. You can't go there.
Why can't you go there?
Because if anybody go there, will not come out alive. Even GPNG bullets have been recovered from here. Different guns have been recovered from here.
In this place.
Yes. Stacey IDs are where? AIGs are where?
But have you seen with your eyes?
Yes. We have seen with videos. There's video that the comma used to pop bullets here.
Okay.
There are videos. We cannot go inside now because of the risk. As we are even here now, we are on risk. We are on risk.
So all right. No problem.
Let me go and show you the barracks.
Sure, you heard all the allegations in that video. While we were talking, a Fulani man came. When the Fulani man came, I told him, I said, this is what these people said. This is the response. So this man, they tell me something. In the time he talks, say, you see this place, say, now give, they give them. Say, and also, this now the Fulani man they in charge of here. He say, and also, if the community no want them, say, maybe they just tell them they go. You understand?
Who ask whether the communities are aware, whether how they tell entire year, whether the community they are aware.
Wait. I also highlight, say, they see some equipment for here, some guns and all that. Yeah. He say that's not true. Say, but if you get proof, let them come with anybody, let them come check the place.
Videos everything there. The congestion with food.
So guys, you can see that truly Fulani camps are in Edo State. And you saw VDM, he went to Ohede in Edo State. He went there, and then the Edo State youth were panicking. You know that very dark man is from Edo State, so he had to go there for his people, not for him to find camps, about 5 camps of Fulanis in Edo State without the permission of anybody, without the permission of anybody in Edo State. These people forcefully just grabbed lands of people in Edo State, and they are living there. What are they doing in Edo State? Have you asked why? In fact, there's this allegation that Nigerian army are destroying houses. In fact, people of Edo State are protesting that Nigerian army are destroying people's houses in Edo State and building camps for Fulani men, for headers. They came to destroy, and then they came with Fulani headers alongside. Why is Nigerian military doing this thing? Anyways, I'm not surprised. We don't have the military this time. The military has failed, guys. The military has failed. They're not doing the work of a politician. Everybody in this country is vulnerable because we don't have the military again. The military has failed. How can military men be destroying people's homes, displacing people, and building houses for Fulani people, building camps for them in Edo State, and Edo State in another person's land? In another person's land, you call Nigerian military men, destroy people's houses, and then give it to Fulani, hand them over to Fulanis. And you're telling me that military personnel are not among the problem of Nigeria? You see, the military, they are one of the problem Nigeria has. And why is it that the government is silent? Why is it that the president is silent? The presidency, they only support one particular tribe, which are the Fulanis. Which are the Fulanis? It is high time they come out and tell us the agreements they have with Fulani people. Because it's now too much. Even with all these things Fulani people are doing, none of them will come out and address them. But when we go to attack them, the whole world will shake. The whole fact they will declare it's war. They will say it's a religious war. Now, June 2025, in a small community near Benin City, families are sleeping under the open sky, their homes gone, bulldozed. Imagine, families and they're now sleeping in open sky. They don't have shelter over their head. Fulani people have taken over their houses. So in June 2025, in a small community near Benin City, that's Ohede in Edo State, families are now sleeping under the open sky, their homes gone and bulldozed, flattened by Nigerian army. Why? Why? Nigerian military men, why? Why? Was it justice or was it injustice dressed in uniform? I don't get. Was this justice or injustice dressed in uniform? You call them military personnel, but they are not doing the work. They say they protect people, they're not protecting anybody. How can you displace people of Edo State and give foreigners land, give foreigners shelter in another basis land without the permission of Edo State people? Forcefully do it. Now, this is a story of Ohede of and Iyanomo, two Edo communities caught in a storm between military might and ancestral memories. This is not about war. It's not about terrorism. It's about land, about identity, and about power. Now, you guys know that Ohede and Iyomo are not new communities. Their histories go back decades, even centuries. Families have traced their roots to before Nigeria became a country. In the 1966, long before many of today's officers were born, the people of Ohede said they were already living on this land, farming, raising their children and worshiping ancestors. Even before these military personnel were born, people of Ohede said that them and their family had already been in that land before they even get back to them. They were on that land farming, raising their children. Why do they want to now come and chase them out of their land? This is the first time I'm seeing this kind of thing. The Nigerian military personnel will be destroying the lives of their citizens. Who are they now protecting? Are they only protecting the lives of Fulani people? Who are they now protecting? The judges will just parade themselves wearing uniform. They're not even ashamed that you call them military personnel, but then all this thing is still happening in the country. People are dying every time. Tujibelo is still parading. You're not ashamed that they are military personnel and all this thing is happening. When it comes to the military, there are some good ones that are ready to stop the killings. Then there are some, especially those in authority, their superiors, that they are not even doing anything to make sure they end. Even when a list of those that is terrorizing Nigeria, of those that is sponsoring Nigeria was given to them. But no, do you think these Nigerian military men don't know where these bad guys are? For military personnel to be giving lands to Fulani people, just know that there is more to it. There is more to it. All the allegations we are seeing online is true. If these military personnel can displace those state people, can make those state people live outside, live in the bush, and then give houses to Fulani men, there is more to it. At this point, we are going to believe that military personnel are backing these Fulani people, foreigners in this country. At this point, we are going to believe it. Now, in 1994, some of these lands were officially surveyed and certified under Edo State law, making their ownership legally recognized, at least by the civilian government. Our fathers lived and died there. Their shrines, their burial grounds, everything there in that land in Edo State. They are not illegal settlers. They are the owners of this land. Or the people, they are the owner of those land. Though it's so surprising to see military men taking over their land and giving it to Fulanis, foreigners, guys, foreigners without their permission. Without their permission. Even if they wanted to give lands to Fulani, wouldn't they seek permission from the right or the landowners? Would they just forcefully grab land and give to Fulanis, even build camp for them there Fulanis are everywhere in Edo State, not just in Edo State, guys. In every, I know that there are some that were, in fact, small will be, true to start, hearing of different camps of Fulani in different states. I believe it's not just in Edo State, though. We are hearing that Bola Tinubu wants to now build ranches for in Abuja for cattle, for these Fulani headers to stay also. In Imo State, truckload of Fulani men we are seeing. Where are they going to? Where are they going to? This is how they keep dispatching them into different states in this country until they now finally dominate everywhere. That's their plan. That's their plan. I don't know the agreement. There's this allegation that British masters handed Nigeria over to Fulanis. They handed this country over to Fulanis. Is that allegation not looking true now? Because these people are killing. Do you know in the last attack in Benue State, 200 lives were claimed, but nothing has been done to make sure that they arrest those people that are involved. Nothing has been done. These people don't care. Rather, they value the life of cows. They don't care about the lives of human beings. They value the lives of cow. Nigerian government don't go after terrorists. They go after innocent people. Now in 2025, the Nigerian army, specifically the 4 Brigade in Benin City, claimed the same land as military property. Not today, not recently, but allegedly since the 1970s. Now look at how it happened in Edo State. Let me just tell you a short story how these military men invaded Edo State and then they claimed it was military land and then they they claim military land. Why are they giving it to the Fulanis? Why are they giving land to Fulanis? I want to ask. Why is this military personnel giving lands to Fulanis? Hey, we will not doubt this soldier that came out to say that deputy commandant AE Abubakar was building houses for Fulanis in the bush and also boreholes. We will not doubt him. This same tribe that is terrorizing Nigeria, this same tribe, building houses for Fulanis, is it the most important thing to do now at this time? Or giving the lands, is it the most, building camps for Fulanis, is it the most important thing to do now in Nigeria? It is so appalling to hear that Nigerian governments are rolling out billions of naira to build house for Fulanis or giving Fulanis land when the country is under siege by these same Fulani people. I can't believe that the military personnel or Nigerian military will be doing this kind of thing. Giving lands, building Fulani camps in Edo State. No wonder when Edo State people revenged and killed 16 Fulani men, no wonder they came out with full force and started saying different things, threatening everybody. No wonder. That was when we saw Tinubu came out and was like, they should fish out those people. But when these Fulanis were attacking the people of Edo State, nobody said anything about it. In this kind of thing now, the only thing that you will notice is war. Because Edo State people are saying they are tired of these Fulani people in their land. Do you know that these Edo State people have set boundaries? They have set boundaries for this, these Fulani people have set boundaries for Edo State people. They said if you come to this place, they will kill you in their own land. Another people, foreigners, are setting boundaries, saying that they should not cross this area. If you cross here, they will kill you. This will bring war. This will make Edo State to attack them. And you see now, they are sounding it clearly now, saying it in Nigeria, that these Fulanis are in their land and their camps are everywhere in Edo State. Nobody is saying anything about it. Without their permission, no. When they say those 30 people now attack them, that is when you will see the president, even the chief of defense staff will come out. What are they doing in Edo State? What are they doing in Edo State? When the Niger State people called them to come and take lands, what did they do? They rejected it. Because they want to be going up and down and buying people. That is their plan. What are they doing in Edo State without the permission? According to one of them, the group of the Fulani people in the camp, he said that the group leader, he said that these people, when that man asked him, if you've not watched that video, before the end of this live session, I'll play you that video. So he said that that these lands were given to them, or the camp, it was given to them by military personnel. by military personnel. It was given to them that if the community people don't want them, they should tell them that we go. And also, those state people said that that police came and packed weapons, took weapons. This is the country Nigeria has turned to, a country that value the lives of a particular tribe than the other. In fact, they make Fulanis as God and they see others like chickens that they can slaughter. That is what is happening in Nigeria today. They don't care. In fact, a life of a cow is more important than a life of a human being. Or a life of a cow is equivalent to a 150 individuals. This is the kind of country we are in today. So take a look. If you have not watched that video, take a look at what happened.
All right. So behind me is the evidence of his allegation that they're installing a camp for the Fulanis while demolishing their community. Now, I will understand his reason for believing this, because this place is in the bush. The place they are demolishing is just in front. And he's also saying that there are more camps of these Fulani people. How many other camps have you seen with your eyes?
The ones I've seen with my eye, like this one, is just one of it. There's still about 4 inside. You can't go there.
Why can't you go there?
Because if anybody go there, will not come out alive. Even GPNG bullets have been recovered from here. Different guns have been recovered from here.
In this place.
Yes. Stacy IDs are where? AIGs are where?
But have you seen with your eye?
Yes. We are still with videos. There's video that the Koma used to pop bullets here.
Okay.
There are videos. We cannot go inside now because of the risk. As we are even here now, we are on risk. We are on risk. So
all right.
No problem. Let me go and show you the barracks.
Sure, you heard all the allegations in that video. While we were talking, a Fulani man came. When the Fulani man came, I told him, I said, this is what these people said. This is the response. So this man, they tell me something. In the tell me talk, say, you see this place, say, now give, they give them. Say, and also, this now the Fulani man they in charge of here. He say, and also, if the community no want them, say, maybe they just tell them they go. You understand?
Who ask whether the communities are aware, whether how the entire year, whether the community they are aware.
Wait. I also highlight, say, they see some equipment for here, some guns and all that. Yeah. He say that's not true. True. Say, but if you get proof, let them come with anybody, let them come check the place.
Videos everything there. The conjunction with full vigilante with police. They don't call packs of bullets, everything here. The video there, Stacy IDs are aware. Okay. The police are aware.
We follow.
You understand? So all these are the people. They are bringing to our community, driving us away from our own community. Who give them here?
Okay. You don't expect him to agree to it.
Now do I get Benue? That's about the Alpha Benue. Nine na video they are Benue fa. Na jeguru na jira no na musu we ankeshe wae. Yanzu da ina ga ma ko nkira woni brother nka. Cut the camera. Now, after his response, we were there. I was still talking to him that I want peace. I want to address this situation and I hope to report to the authorities so that they can come in before it turns a bloodbath. As we were there, some other ones came and they instructed our bikes not to leave. If nobody say I use diplomacy, I swear to God, for that place, they go start to shoot themselves knife. Those guys, when me and them come, and those Fulani guys. And I'm not even joking. I had to use diplomacy, speak to the Fulani man that, see, I know that a lot of things are happening behind closed doors, that you people might also be a victim. This thing, our government, they run am. I spoke to him and that was when everything came.
So guys, you can see what happened, see what Very Dark Man said. These Fulani people have their camps in Edo State. In fact, without the Edo State people's permission, military men came with headers, destroyed lands, destroyed houses of Edo State people, and then handed it over to Fulani headers. What does this tell you? Military personnel in Nigeria are doing this thing. What does this tell you? We're going to believe all the allegation against military men. We're going to believe it at this point because it's getting too much. This same tribe that is terrorizing Nigeria, they are doing things to please them. They are doing things to please them. Is that the main thing now? Is that the important thing to do now? What about people that are being displaced? Do you know how many people that died of flood last week? Do you know? As a matter of fact, your president is not even in this country. He's in Brazil. He went for holiday. Hey, there is nothing I will not see in this country. President have not done anything. He's going for holiday. The country is boiling. You're leaving the country for holidaying. Is this a time to holiday? Or is it a time for holidaying? What kind of country is this? A country that doesn't care about people's life. People are dying out of flood. Do you know that even people that died of flood, the president did not even go to visit? That I told you that Tinubu went to visit Yelewata people. It's camouflage. I was even shocked to hear that Tinubu wants to go to Benue State. I was shocked because I know he has never said he wants to visit any of these places that these bad guys attack. Look at people that died. Tinubu cannot visit them by flood. Where flood ravaged that community. Many people lost their life. Many people were displaced. Do you know how many children that are staying in IDP camp? Hey, if you see toddlers that are seen in IDP camp, has Tinubu visited these people? But Tinubu is seen in Brazil. He went for vacation, personal vacation. A president, your country is boiling. He doesn't care. He doesn't care. People that you will see that will do more of this visit is Peter Obi. This is the kind of leader we need in this country. The president, people died of flood. He doesn't care. If they want to die, they should die. And then he will jet out of this country to Brazil for vacation. What kind of country is this? With the way this country is going, we're heading to see this country can never be better. Because people that are ruling us in this country, they are all corrupt. They don't care about people's life. So this country can never be better. Or do you think insecurity will stop? Insecurity cannot stop in this country unless the right thing is done. How can this country be accommodating bandits? How? To the extent that you forcefully grab the land of, a community and you forcefully and you hand it over to foreigners. Yes, it has been confirmed that you say these Fulanis, they are not Nigerians. It has been confirmed that they are foreigners imported from Niger, Chad, Senegal. They are not Nigerians. How can you military personnel come into Edo State, grab the houses up, demolish people's house, and then give it to Fulani men to build their camp? If you go to Edo State now, like this video you watch, 5 camps of Fulani men, even the ones that have not been uncovered. Fulanis will very soon dominate Edo State, just the same way they are dominating Plateau State. And now, if these Fulanis now want to, attack, for these people to leave their community, you will see the whole nation will rise against these Edo State people. But now, the government is not seeing it now. The government will not come and chase them out now. It is when these Edo State people come and attack now that they will rise up, want to, declare it a national war. This is what we are seeing in Nigeria today. People's life are not valued. Rather, a cow's life is more important. People's life are not valued. Look at what's happening amid all the insecurity in this country. Take a look at what this lawyer said. Take a look, guys.
If we don't get angry with this thing, it will not get away. There is a proverb in my place that if you have rashes on your buttocks and you are covering it, the thing will continue to fester. But when you expose it, shame will not allow you to stay there. It will go away. Why is it that each time Tinubu want to address this, he will not mention names? You may not till now, Tinubu does not know who is causing this problem in Nigeria. Up till now, they don't know. Up till now, they don't know. They don't call them out. I expected Tinubu to call all the Fulani leaders, to call their people to order. That is the way to go. Buhari is there. He knows all these things. He kept quiet. If the Nigerians were to be killing Fulani the way they are killing other people, wouldn't Buhari talk? Esther, wouldn't Buhari talk? They kept quiet because they are the one killing other people. You heard all the statement they have made concerning Benue, especially telling Benue people they must do this before peace can reign. Imagine terrorists giving condition in Nigeria where Tinubu is the president.
He said so because we killed 200 people in Benue State, and so what? Is that why you people are crying and complaining? You are going to social crying and complaining. You are going to social media to complain. What you saw is just small. You people have been writing that you will chase Fulani out of Benue State.
Yeah, that one is rubbish.
But now you are the ones crying. How many of our cows were killed? How many of our people were killed in the bushes and in the Aruga settlements that you are crying over the killing of mere 200 people? So what? You have not seen anything yet. Almighty. I can kill 150 for one of my cows killed. For me, it's an eye for an eye. If you offend me, I don't wait. I take my vengeance immediately. I have stopped thinking twice. I don't forgive or forget. You do me, I revenge as a Fulani of the forest. Killing a human being who offends me or kills my cow is nothing to me. There is no killing that is difficult for me to carry out to avenge my cow or any wrong done to me. We have not even started and you people are crying already. You will soon see what we are going to do.
He even added something.
Yes,
he said the Fulanis are not government. He said Fulanis are not government. Maybe if government doesn't want to take action, they themselves, they don't waste time. Esther, thank God you are reading this thing now. Nigerians, you can see what we are talking about. You can see. I told him the true story. That is farmer header class. What kind of farmer header class?
They are still
So guys, you can see that all this thing is happening in Nigeria. All this attack by Fulani headers are, the way they are killing people. All this thing is happening, and then Tinubu doesn't want to call news. We're expecting that Tinubu is going to call all these Fulani headers and to call their people to order. Why is it they don't want to call their people to order? Even what happened in Benue State, he never for once called Fulani leaders to call their people to order. Buhari knows about this thing, but he doesn't want to speak. Imagine if it was Nigerians, or imagine if it was Nigerians that was killing these Fulanis like this. Imagine. Once Buhari talk, just like the lawyer said, once they talk about it, Tinubu will talk. But when they are killing Nigeria, nobody will talk. They don't want to talk. They don't want to call their people to order. And Tinubu would not. I don't know. Like I said, it is high time they need to come and tell us the agreements they made with the Fulanis. It is high time they come out and tell us the agreements, because it's too much. These people are seen like God. They see them as God. They see them as God. Condemning others. How can you allow foreigners to come to this place, carry cow about? Where do you see do you see cow in London? Do things to favor them. Do you see cow in London? Do you see cow in Paris? Do you see cow even in African countries? Do you see cow? It's only in Nigeria that you see cow parading, even in front of a 5-star hotel. Take a look at cows seen everywhere in Owerri City, even at the entrance of a 5-star hotel. Take a look.
All right, so this is a one.
Heart of the town, Kanamano. Lenny, heart of the town, the beauty of the town. Nama na tayi banene. Odiyo na 40 odiyo na eme n'obodo ndị ọzọ biko. Lekwe ndị nka na cross road. Lenny nama. Lezieni le kanama shina agari. Lenny nama. Lene kanama shina agari na road obi owere. Afugole mebe ya na eme ni before lene nama na agari. Lene nama na akpari no. Bagode ni mu nwanne. Hey, anyo every beautiful hotel legodi.
So guys, we're in trouble in this country. We're in trouble. How can the government allow cows to be parading everywhere? How can this government allow Fulani cows to be going? I don't know why. What did they see in this Fulani? What is so special about cows? What is so special that cow will be dragging road? In this 21st century, cows will be seen everywhere. Even in the olden days, you don't even see cows. They say they are grazing. Those days, what were Fulani cows eating those days? What were they eating? They are grazing, parading everywhere, even on the road, third road, eating flowers meant for decoration, eating it, third road, and nobody is saying anything about it. Everybody is silent. There are many videos of these Fulani men eating up people's crops in farm, but the government is silent about it. They don't want to say anything about it. So now, Fulanis are now living in Edo State, though. And I know it's not just Edo State, it's everywhere. Just like I said, that a video came up, it went viral, a truck loaded with Fulani people. They were just coming down. Where are they going to? Loaded with Fulani people. So now, military has taken some land. They said it's their land. Taking the land and then they handed it over to Fulani people. And then this land was, the Ohede people, they are rightful owners of this land, but now military personnel are saying it's their land. According to the army, they said this wasn't personal. It was a federal law enforcement. They claimed the communities ignored multiple warnings, court order, and military notice. Land that were inherited by those state people, military men are now saying is their own. Is their own, and then they're handing it over to Fulani. Why Fulani? Why will you bring in Fulani men? According to the protesters, when the Edo State people were protesting, they said military men came to their land with Fulani headers. What does this tell you? When they tell you that military men are the ones doing this thing, will you doubt it at this point? Will you doubt it? They came into Edo State, military men, with bulldozer to demolish people's houses, and also they came in with military personnel. They came in with headers, Fulani headers. What does this tell you? Why are they? I don't know why this part. So what is so special about these Fulani people? I feel that there's an agreement between them. There's this allegation that the British headmasters handed Nigeria over to Fulani people. We're not going to doubt it at this point because we are seeing it now. Why would this thing be happening? Why would military men give out land to Fulani people without the concept of those state people, without their concept? Now they have claimed it's their land. They have claimed it's their land, and then they have given it out to Fulani people without their concept. Tinubu is building ranches for cows in Abuja, building schools for cows. Is that the important thing to do? Is that the important thing to do? Why will you be building school for Fulani people? Or why will you be build cow they go school? Or why will you build school for Fulanis? Why? When people are dying every time, is that the most important thing to do? After you say Nigeria doesn't have money, who told you Nigeria is broke? If Nigeria wants to stop killings in this country today, this minute, they will do it. They have all it takes. They have the money to build things for security gathering. They have all it takes. Is it money? They have it. But because of one reason or the other, they have choose to lavish the money on unnecessary things. They have choose to lavish the money. Look at soldiers are being killed. Every time we lost an army lieutenant in Niger State, they did not have weapons. Do you think our military personnel, or do you think the soldiers cannot fight them? Do you think? But because of they don't have weapons, they are not weaponized. These bandits carry machine guns. Military personnel have not even seen that kind of gun. Who is giving them all these things? Who is giving them all these things? This is happening in Nigeria, where they don't care about other tribe. But you see the Fulani, they see them above the law. They even give order when we have a president. Some came out to say that they are going to kill 150 individuals if their cow is down. When 200 life was claimed by these Fulani guys, they came out to say that this is just the beginning. They will do more. That a calf life is more important than a human being's life. A cow's life is equivalent to 150 human beings. And then these things, people are seeing it and they don't want to go after them. We were expecting the chief of defense staff, or we were expecting DSS to go after them. But DSS is so interested in Martin Amdekano's case, want to silence him when they know he's innocent. They pamper terrorists. Once they catch terrorists, they reward them and say they have done good, and then give them uniform to be military person. This country now, wow, like we are in trouble. We are finished in this country. This country, insecurity can never stop. When bandits are transformed to soldiers, people that have unalived several, what is several? Thousands of people are unalive, have unalive people, and then they give them uniform to be protecting the country. How? How is it possible? Do you think they'll repent from their evil ways? Do you think they'll repent? These people can never repent. They can never repent. Saying that you have rehabbed them is just a tactic. It is high time that Nigerian government needs to come out and tell us the plan or the agreement they made with Fulani people. Because with all these things the Fulanis are doing in this country, nobody is saying anything about it. Imagine, look at the flood that displaced several people. Do you know how many children that is in IDP camp? Do you know how many children that is in IDP camp? Instead of the president to go and visit them, he went out of the country for holiday. What kind of country is this? That doesn't value the lives of individuals. That doesn't care about individuals. What kind of country is this? That don't care if citizens die. Do you know that people cannot even go out of their house? Even in their own house, they are scared. There is money. See, nobody should tell me that there's no money in Nigeria. Anybody that says there's no money, this you see, our economy is not supposed to be bad. Where are they pushing all this money they are borrowing to? Where are they pushing the money to? Do you know that Tinubu has borrowed more than past presidents? But look at the country. Look at the country we are in. So now, under Nigeria's constitution, the Land Use Act places act the land. Let me take that again. It says under Nigeria's constitution, the Land Use Act places land control under the governor of the state. But military land is considered federal territory, especially for security operations. So if the lands were gazetted by the federal government decades ago, the army have the right to, they don't have the right to claim it. Does the army, they don't have the right to claim it at all. But if communities were living there before and have started recognizing and have recognized documents, do they serve compensation? You cannot demolish ancestral communities without a court enforcement order. Number one, these military men, they have, they have even committed a crime by demolishing people's house and giving it out to Fulani men. You cannot demolish ancestral communities without a court enforcement order. You see, in this country, this is the legal analysis now of what these military men did in Edo State. It says legally if people have been there legally, the government must engage, not attack. The government must engage, not attack. Now, here is where the fear and the facts begins to clash. Very soon now, there will be war because these Edo State people will start fighting for their land. How can they come in without their permission in their own land? Who gave them the permission? Military men gave them the permission to come and take over Edo State. For what? Igbo have said it. No piece of land will be given to these people because I've seen that the plans is to take over Nigeria. The plans of these Fulani men or Nigerian government to take over Nigeria. No piece, no inch of land will be given to these Fulani men. No inch. They cannot try it. Now, there might be a clash. It might result to a clash. Because now between Fulani and Edo State people, how can a Nigerian army, these people, they make law, but then they break the law. They make law, but then they break the law. They don't obey rule of law again. Military personnel are doing lawlessly. They're those, this is a lawless country. Look at what happened in, Peter B's brother. They demolished his property. Industry that have been there for so many years, they destroyed it in Lagos State. that that's their land in Edo State. But then, if you say it's their land, if they say it's their land, why is it they don't want to show court order before going ahead? It is now courts that will give the final say. Came in, destroyed people's houses, and handed it over to Fulani people. And you're telling me that there is law in this country. You're telling me that, rule of law is respected. It's a lie, yo. This country is lawless. Lawless. Everything here is irrelevant. It's so appalling that Nigerian army, even these people are not even ashamed that we have them. They are called military personnel. These people are called military personnel, but bad guys are still seen destroying and ravaging Nigeria with what they just did. Should you now believe that they are not, they are not backing these terrorists with what they just did now? What they just did by destroying people's houses in Edo State, innocent people. Destroying their house and giving it to Fulani people, the same people that is attacking people, even in Benue State, that claim the life of so many people. There's no how we cannot believe the allegation that they are the ones sponsoring. In fact, a list was given to the chief of defense staff of the people that are, supporting these bad guys. What did he do? He sat on it. We were expecting him to go after them, but for one reason or the other, they have refused. But do you know that if it's mere citizens, they would go after them and lock them up for life? They see Fulanis as God in Nigeria. They see them as God. We are in trouble in this country because very soon, in fact, like I said, it's only Mazen Kano that is going to restore peace in this country. Very soon, Nigerians will be living as refugees in another country. Fulanis will take over Nigeria, because gradually they are spreading to different parts in Nigeria, different states in Nigeria. They saw one in Imo State, load full of the truck loaded with Fulani men in Imo State. Where are they going to? We don't know. Now, 4 camps of Fulani men in Edo State. Tinubu is trying to build cattle ranch in Abuja for Fulani personnel, and also they will live there, and also build school inside that places. Is this not a disguised form of Fulani taking over Abuja? Please, how can cows, or how can houses be built for cows in a capital city? In a capital city. In this 21st century, it's only in Nigeria that I see cows parading up and down. You will see cows parading even at the entrance of airports. Beautiful cities, you still see cows parading everywhere in this country. We are tired of this nonsense by Fulani people. Fulani people are even giving orders in Nigeria. Foreigners giving orders, but we have a president. All this thing is happening. We have not seen Tinubu come out to call out Fulani leaders. We have not seen them to call out Fulani leaders to warn their people. Never. Rather, imagine what happened in Benue State when the attack happened. Tinubu came out and released the press statement, and he said that he has been briefed of what happened, and then he urged Benue State governor to go and dialogue. Please, dialogue with who? Bandits. The president is saying that Benue State governor should go and dialogue for peace. He can't even call out these people and caution them. No. But if a normal human being that is not Fulani go after these Fulani guys, you will see the president in action. You will see him ordering for the killers of these Fulani men. But when these Fulanis is them that is look for trouble first. When they will start, when they were attacking, no one said anything. No northern leader said anything. Buhari is not saying anything. Tinubu is not saying anything. This is the country that silent. They see Fulanis as God, and then they see others like chickens. They see them as God, and they view others like chicken. This is happening in this country. This country, everyone is tired of this country. They don't regard people's life in this country. Rather, the cow of a life who is regarded. I can't imagine Tinubu building houses for cow when people are dying every day. People are dying. You're building schools. People are dying. People are dying of hunger. Military people are saying that they're not weaponized. Why don't you push that money you're using to build house for cows? Why don't you push it to military personnel? Build things that can help in gathering information. Give them machines. Drone. Do you know that these bad guys are now operate with drones? Who are giving them all these things? Common headers. So where did they get the money from? Is there another job that they are doing that we don't know, if not from carry cows? So where did they get the money from to purchase drone? This is to tell you that there are some people in this country that are sponsoring them. There's this allegation that Nigerian government are making money through insecurity. Should we believe or should we not believe this allegation? Why is it that these people are doing this thing and nobody is saying anything about it? Why? Why do we have this kind of government? At times, a Nigerian man will be like, is it a crime to be a citizen in this country? Is it a crime? Is it a crime to be a Nigerian? Is it a crime? The life of other tribes, they are not equal before the law. They are not. People are dying every time by these Fulani bandits and nothing is being done. Nobody is saying anything about it. The president doesn't even care. He has flown to Brazil for holiday. Amid all this thing in this country. And you want us to sit and be laughing with them. This might result to a war because those state people are saying this now. They have protested, but no. Not have you. They have protested for Fulanis to leave their land. They have said no. Let me tell you, do you know when this war will finally come? Is when an Igbo land is given to these Fulani people. That is when truly this war they are looking for will now come. What are they doing? Why don't they send them back to where they are coming from? If they are part of Nigeria, they will have their community. What are they doing in other people's community? What is their sole aim of staying in another person's community? If it's about grazing, what about the Abuja ranch that Tinubu, the ranch that he built? What about it? Why don't they stay there and do that? Why are they going to different places? These people know what they are doing. They know what they are doing deep down. See, the only thing Nigeria needs to do, Nigerian government, is just to divide this country. And if truly Tinubu said he's building that Abuja ranch so that he can stop conflicts with farmers. Look at, if they wanted to stop conflicts with farmers and herders, you see that anti-grazing bill, they would have passed the law since, because that law is going to set boundaries for these Fulani men. That is why you will not see, is when they do that thing, you will not be seeing cows around, just like you're seeing in Imo State now. You will not see cows around. Once they set that law, once that law is there, because that law is going to set boundaries, restrict these Fulani men from going to different places. If they want to build cattle ranch, they should go to Sambisa Forest and build cattle ranches. Why will cows be living with human beings? Look at Imo State. Cow full everywhere. You go Enugu, cow full everywhere. You go cow full everywhere. Everywhere cows in this country. Everywhere cows. You look right, cows. You look left, cows. You look front, cows. You look back, cows in this country. What kind of country is this? Cows will be passing. Vehicles have to stop for cows to pass. In this 21st century, the government is still, even in the olden days, cows were not going around like this. What were they eating? What were Fulani cow eating in those days? We're in trouble because this country is looking as if Fulani people will dominate this country, Nigeria. Soon they will chase out everybody from their community. Soon Nigerians will be living as refugees in another person's land, in another person's country. But they have a country, but it has been dominated by foreigners, by Fulani people. And the government is saying yes to it. He's not doing anything about it. Very soon, this is how in fact, we are moving to disaster. If things keep happening like this and the government are silent, we're heading to disaster. Showere will tell you that Nigeria has died. In fact, Tinubu has killed Nigeria, that he's already preparing Nigeria for burial. People are dying, military men are dying. Who will not protect us? Is it now civilians who will protect us like this? So guys, we've come to the end of this live section. Do well to hit that subscribe button, like and share this video. Drop your thoughts under the comment section. Let me know what you're saying about this headline. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.